What's up, replay viewers? On this January 16th, 2024, let's see who tunes on in. Char Links, first one in the room, and Miss Cecilia Thomas, welcome. Good to see you, Tom Venkin. Welcome. Good to see you there, Sally Sipico. Good to see you, Tom. First live stream of the year. Awesome. Good to see you, CMV Productions. Good to see you, Oleg. Good to see you, Michelle King and Robert T. Welcome. Good to see you, Marty and Tan. Welcome. Good to see you, Amtrak 160. Welcome. Good to see you, Tangi. Welcome. Good to see you, M. Zambrano and RJ out there in Colorado. Welcome. Good to see you, Marty. Welcome. Good to see you, Leela. Good to see you, Darlene. Good to see you, Adrian T. Good to see you, Dan Harsman. Welcome. Good to see you, Danilee. Good to see you, Danilee. Good to see you there, GM Chris. Welcome. Good to see you there, Darlene. Good to see you there, Nadine Smith. Good to see you, Alistair Bruce. Good to see you, Darlene W. Good to see you there, M. Zambrano. Welcome. Good to see you, RJ. Good to see you, Darlene. Good to see you, CB Earthy. Good to see you, Danielle. Good to see you, Diana. Good to see you there, Metal, Marty, Robert. Good to see you there, Susan Barry. Good to see you, Lisa UK girl. Welcome. Good to see you, Gus, right out here in New York City. Good to see you there, Beach Bum. Welcome. Lady O. Good to see you, Lady O, and the ABX girl, and RJ and Darlene W. Welcome. Good to see you, Darlene. Good to see you, ABX girl. Good to see you, Blondie. Good to see you. Who else do we have here? Good to see you, Adam Wagner. Good to see you there, DeBailey. Welcome. Good to see you, Grace Salt and Debbie Lou. Welcome. Heading my way next week. Awesome. Good to see you, Brian Bell. 17 degrees out there in Birmingham, Alabama. Stay warm. Good to see you, RJ. Good to see you, Lady in ABX. Good to see you, Deborah. Good to see you, Jerry. Good to see you, Majors Minis. Welcome. Good to see you, Dave Jeffries, Niagara Falls. Good to see you there, Deborah. Miss Measurable Snow. Me too. Good to see you, JR Explorers. Welcome. Good to see you, William Brooklyn. Good to see you, Darlene. Good to see you, DeBailey. Good to see you, Cody Bachman. Good to see you, Amtrak 160. Welcome. Good morning. Good to see you, John Lohr. Welcome. You happy you didn't have to shovel? Yeah. Good to see you, Zalico. Welcome. Good to see you, Stephanie Gray. Good to see you, Sebastian Echkavera. Good to see you, Lisa UK Girl. Good to see you, Majors Minis. Good to see you, Brian Davis. Good to see you, Fish Paws. Good to see you, Mr. Metalhead Warrior and John Lohr. Welcome. Good to see you, Brian Davis. And I have caught up with the chats. Do we have one more? We got Griffin, Vancouver, Canada. We're going to try to do our best not to slip. But good to see everybody. That's going to totally help. Okay, that's not going to work. So let me get the other thing. It is so cold, I can already tell that the gimbal motors do not like me. It's not going to be the best today. Few indeed. Good to see you there, Sean, Bagels and Walks. I got in town just in time for the sleet. We're just in time for the sleet, people. Last in group of the line there, Ian. It's all good. Good to see you, Ian. Good to see you, Stephanie. Good to see you, Amtrak. It is slippery out. Good to see you, Shadow Walker. Welcome. Good to see you there, CB Earth Day. Welcome. Have a moment. Have no need to shovel. Good to see you, Jay Chulo. Welcome. Shout out to all the Debs in the chat. Good to see you there, Sean, Bagels and Walks. Good to see you there. Good to see you, sir. Let me put on my glove. It's already it is cold out here. And we're just in time. Been up since 5. Yeah, I've been up since like 6. And this freaking sleet came in a lot earlier than I was expecting. I was expecting the sleet to come in at 11 or 10. But it's here now. And there's lots of traffic, by the way, on the east side. How was the express bus coming in? It was really fast until we hit the FDR Drive. And then we hit a lot of traffic. Then also here on Madison Avenue. The bus goes up Madison Avenue. And we were stuck in I was literally stuck on the corner for the last 10 minutes. So,
this has been a shit show.
Yeah, this is a shit show down here. Yeah, this is where I got off. I got off right over here. Good to see you, Millard. It is cold. Let's go into Central Park. It's probably the only pretty spot around is Central Park, ladies and gentlemen. Went to the park by you and it started raining. Yeah, it's already... I should have just stayed home. It's really pretty in Coney right now.
It's better in Coney.
It's way better in Coney right now than it is here. Did I still have to do my tour today, Lisa asks. No, I wasn't scheduled to work today. I'm scheduled to work maybe on Thursday, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So, good to see you there, Redstone Soldier out there in Center Mauritius. Yeah, raining at your location. Yeah, as I was commuting in, it started to change over, which is really annoying. But let's get into the park because the park is probably the only spot where it actually looks pretty. Because it is already kind of meh out here already. Yeah, this is a dusting there, RJ, yeah. This is, I wouldn't even consider this an inch, but this is officially the first measurable, at least an inch of snow in 701 days. So that was recorded at 5 o'clock this morning. Good to see you, Natasha. Welcome. Yeah, it's another weather bust. Well, we have Friday. We have another system coming in on Friday. So let's see what happens. We're going to cross the street right here, Griff. We're going to... Sebastian asks, it's snowing. It's sleeting at the moment. Thinking about my equipment. It's going to misbehave in the cold, but I'm doing a new thing with the batteries and the microphones. So the microphones and the batteries should stay nice and warm. Darlene, even if there was enough snow, I would not do a snow angel on the live stream. The main reason for that is because, one, I am wired for sound, and two, when you do snow angels, you got to get your back wet, and it's kind of hard to do a live stream if I'm going to get my back wet. You know, if I did a snow angel, I would probably immediately end the live stream if I did one. Got to think about this logically, kids. Good to see you there, Steelhard. Welcome. Yeah, don't count on it. Yeah. Snowy out there. Nice. A slushy. It's slush down there, 165 miles down the way. Well, stay dry. Stay dry. But yeah, this is like nothing. This is, especially from somebody from Vancouver, this is like, this is the springtime. This is, yeah, we're already down to the pedestrian jokes already. Bill Hicks would be proud. Yeah, this is the kind of snow you can handle. Yeah, I mean it's already going away quick. It's already disappearing quick. But we're gonna go into the park, where it's probably the prettiest, and we're gonna cross the street here, and then we're gonna go into the park. Or actually, let's see here. Yeah, we could walk across this here. I'm almost not used to walking in any kind of measurable snow. Exactly, the trees are gonna look pretty, but this sleet is not cute. This is where Kevin pinches the girl's ass in Home Alone 2, right there in that corner. And he goes, he did it. Oh, here we go. This is a shot everybody wants. Oh my God, look at it, people. It's snow plows. Wow. Yeah. So the snow plows need at least 2 inches of snow to put the plow down. This is not enough snow, so all they're doing is icing everything. Should head to a bar and get drunk. I'm going to get drunk when I go home, John. I have a beer waiting for me when I get home. But I said to myself last night, I'm going to come out to the city as if I'm going to go to work. And then I'm like, right, because it doesn't look cool downtown either, right? It's the same like this. Yeah. Right? It's the same like this downtown. I was going to start downtown and kind of make my way up, but that was not in the cards. No snow there in the West Coast, Bluesy?
I woke up
it's all
at 5:30
good.
And there was nothing on the ground in downtown.
There you go. Griff woke up at 5:30 and there was nothing on the ground at 5:30 this morning. Meanwhile, in Coney, we had like a nice 2 inches of snow in Coney.
I was watching the news. Everybody else has it
Except Manhattan. Yeah, this is it. Firestorm. Good to see you. Yeah, send some snow our way if you're out there in Colorado and what's it there? Pacific Northwest. But here it is. And Tom Venkin with a 10-pound super chat. Tom Venkin. Thank you so much for the very generous 10 euro super chat. Thanks for joining today's 5 Euro Club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big 10 euro super chat. Thank you so much for sponsoring this morning's live stream. You just bought my express bus ride ticket out here, so thank you. That cost $7. I should have just stayed local though, because local was pretty. But I know you guys want to see Manhattan. I know this is what gets the big numbers, is Manhattan. Dutch has his home bar in Coney. Yes, I do. Besides the Freak Bar. Right, Freak Bar is not open. It's going to be open only next weekend. Is going to be open. A couple of events happening over there. Good to see you, Ramona. Good morning. I appreciate that, Jack. Yeah, I traveled from my house to here. It's like 22 miles. So it's a hike. You can smell millions of Americans right now, day drinking right now. Absolutely. Good to see you there, Al. 3 to 6 inches of snowfall now with the temperature that's in the lower teens there, Al. Nice. Stay warm. Stay warm. But it is pretty. See, here in the park, it's pretty. I knew it wasn't going to be pretty in Midtown or anywhere in the central business district unless I was here at... Got some, well, my storm chaser friend Nicholas, he was out here in Midtown at 3 in the morning. and then it looked pretty. Photos from around New York, not enough snow for sledding. Well, maybe a little bit of snow for sledding, but I don't know about snowman. I'm going to be shocked if we see a snowman.
My brother's watching this, but he can't.
Oh! Well, good to see the Griff's brother. There's your brother right there.
He's out in Phoenix.
Out in Phoenix? Oh my goodness, out in Phoenix, where it's crazy warm.
Yeah.
But shout out to Griff's brother watching out there in Phoenix, Arizona, where it's no doubt a lot warmer. Yeah, it looks like what you got this morning in Cleveland, Darlene. Yeah, a little glancing storm here. Nothing too crazy though. Like, not like a real crazy storm that puts down like 2-3 inches an hour. This is like a light kind of la kind of dusting of snow.
How long is this supposed to last?
This is gonna last until maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It will finish as snow, and then it's gonna get stupid cold. Yeah, Shar, his beard is amazing. Yeah, that's what keeps him warm.
That's right.
That's what keeps him warm, baby.
Human scarf.
A human scarf. I'm dreading on maybe getting a possible haircut tomorrow. I probably won't because it's gonna be cold. So we need Salt Bay out there to start. Nah, the Salt Bay, I don't know about that. I actually experienced the Salt Bay. Yeah, we don't need him. Oh, I actually experienced the Salt Bay. I went to his restaurant for a company outing, and my boss, he spent lots of money for the Salt Bay for us, and it was mediocre at best.
Yeah.
It was just a whole bunch of playing with, and
It's a show.
it's a show. Yeah, he plays with the meat. He slaps it around, and then he carves it up into little bite-sized pieces, because there was a lot of us. And it was like, okay, yeah, wasn't that exciting. It wasn't that exciting. And the meat was just kind of like, it was just bland. It was like, okay, like minimal seasoning and of course a little bit of salt on it.
Yeah, off his elbow.
Yeah, off his elbow.
Salt.
So we get to taste his skin flakes. As we pass the Armory, to our right-hand side, the Armory predates the park. 1849. The Armory is built. 1858, Central Park opens up. Snow does make everything look prettier. Yeah, it does, especially here in Central Park. The Delacorte clock, right here. The beautiful Delacorte clock. Oh, there. I think they just... Now we got to head underneath the Traverse. Yeah. It sounds disappointing. The Salt Bay was very disappointing. Considering how much money my boss paid, it is a little slippery out, but not too crazy. Just got to watch where you walk. It's not a big deal.
That was my birthday.
Oh, Griff's birthday dinner, everybody. Dude, that looks good. Oh my God. See, that's a piece of meat. That's a piece of steak.
Big piece of meat.
Oh man. Griff's doing New York right. Over 300. Oh, they're just opening up the gates now. Look at this. They're just open. We may be the first people underneath this thing here. Good to see you there, Norm. Bangor, Pennsylvania got a good thump of snow. Oh, I feel like I'm at rope drop for Disney. Wow. There we go. So Sebastian, this is Griff from Vancouver, Canada. Griff's been watching me on YouTube and on Periscope for like 8 years now, 7, 8 years.
It's been a while.
Been a hot minute. So that is who is with me as it sleets. Not even raining, it's sleeting. And no, the Duchess is not with me. She is at the gym and gotta take care of her mom later on today. So hang out with her mom on this snowy day. Good to see you, Beach Mom. Welcome. That's right, Lisa. Yeah, it's like rope drop at Disney. They open up the park. All right, so since it's a snowy day, we're going to hang the left right here. Since it is a snowy day, we might as well show our favorite sled dog, Balto. He is right down yonders here. Good to see you, Jennifer. Yeah, we got our friend from Canada. All the luckiest dogs in New York City walk Central Park without a leash. That's a well-mannered dog, so I don't care if it's off a leash. It's the ones that go running around sniffing people and jumping on them. Love that beard? Oh yeah. Everybody's a fan of your beard, Griff.
Thank you.
Here he...
16 years old this year.
Oh, there you go. The beard's 16 years old, everyone. Exactly, CMV. It's enough snow in the park to take pictures, George. That is correct. Here he is. To the indomitable spirit of the sled dog, Balto, ladies and gentlemen. Balto, in the winter of 1925, saved 220 children's lives in Nome, Alaska. He delivered the antidote to diphtheria to the children of Nome, Alaska. And about 10 months after he saved those children's lives, they actually create the statue here in the park in his honor. A local civic organization paid for it. Balto was here for the unveiling of the statue. He was to the statue's right-hand side here. Sorry, to the left-hand side. And yeah. But there it is, Balto the sled dog. We'll continue on. We're going to eventually go to where they observe the weather officially here in New York City, since it's been 701 days since we've had actual snow. Good to see you, Ken. Welcome. Darlene, did you finally get to see Balto inside the Natural History Museum in Cleveland? Yeah, if you want to see the actual Balto, the dog, he is still on display. He is stuffed, if you will. They stuffed him, and he's in the Natural History Museum in Cleveland, Ohio. But good to see you, Ken Junge. Welcome. Shout out to all the channel members. Thanks for all the channel members. This broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p. Suffice the signal holds out, which it should. As we make our way to the mall, it is probably going to look really pretty at the mall right now. It's probably going to look really pretty over there. It's got little patches of ice here and there, but not too crazy. When it gets colder tonight, it's going to be a lot more dangerous. Oh, yeah. And Millard Thompson with a $2 super chat. Millard, thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $2 super chat. Thanks for sponsoring today's live stream, Millard. Good to see you, Mark Roberts. Welcome. Oh yeah, see over here it looks pretty. Yeah, see over here. This is what you come to Central Park for in the winter. This is what you come to Central Park for.
We still have a skating rink in here?
There's a couple of skating rinks, yes. The Wallman rink. We'll probably see that on the way out. We'll swing by Wallman. As the dogs go crazy. Here it is. The mall, ladies and gentlemen. Chris MG, good to see you. Out there in Grenada. Everyone follow Chris MG. Great content creator from Grenada. It is already 10 o'clock. Look at that. My bus was about probably 20 minutes late. It does look pretty. Cyclone Joe, good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. Keep on hitting that like button so more people can find this. So more people can find this live and on the replay. Good to see you, Dan. Your dogs are going crazy, but the bears are disciplined. Yes, indeed, Dan. Polar Bear Dan has joined the chat, ladies and gentlemen. The polar bears need more snow. Now, Dan, I hate to tell you this. I don't know if you heard earlier. There was a good amount of snow in Coney. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There was a good amount of snow in Coney. So, I mean, it looked pretty, but y'all, the polar bears, the Coney Island polar bears need more snow. Absolutely. The Coney Island polar bears need more snow. Good to see you, Mary Lily. Welcome. But the snow is, regardless, it's a perfectly photographable snow. It makes it good for photographs and pictures and stuff. If you want to do a little photo shoot. Good to see you there, Lisa. Good to see you there, the Brooklyn Bella. Good to see you, Brooklyn Bella. Welcome. I'm having a lovely time. We're having a lovely time in the park. And it's already sleeting. I hope we see at least one snowman too there, Bagels and Wonks. But good to see you, Brooklyn Bella. Hope you're having a great morning. Good to see you, Colleen. Good to see you, Melissa. Welcome. As we head deeper into the park, the heart of the park's coming up next. Keep on hitting that like button, people. Good to see you, Julio. Welcome. My beautiful wife caught some beautiful views of the Coney Island beach and boardwalk this morning. Should have just stayed local when I'm thinking about it. But then again, this is what you guys want to see. You guys want to see Manhattan. But my beautiful wife took some gorgeous pictures this morning and video. Right when the snow was still super fresh. Yeah, it is. This is like sleet that's falling at the moment. I could hear it. Love snow in Coney. Oh yeah. This is what everybody wants to see. There's better snow in Coney than here in Manhattan, I tell you. There's better snow down there. But you know what I could go for? I could go for a coffee. I haven't had nothing this morning. Yes, indeed, Sean. Yes, indeed. Do something, get frozen socks. What do you mean by that, Mark? Can you elaborate? Are you attempting to be funny? Ha 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 ha. I mean, I'm serious. Like, it makes me wonder, like, how many people may or may not be on the spectrum when I think about people who attempt jokes like that. I am not 12. I don't play Roblox. Anyway. Can we get to 300 likes? That'll be great. All right. Got my waterproof boots on, my waterproof Timbs on, so I'm good. My socks are not getting wet. Is this a walking tour? This might be a walking tour over here. It is getting icier. It is getting icier. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the heart of the park. Welcome to Bethesda Terrace.
There's a few of those big groups when I went to the summit yesterday.
Oh. Yeah, there's a few of them. Ooh, look at it, people. Look at it, people. There it is. The Angel of the Waters Fountain, created to commemorate the opening of the Croton Aquifer, the Croton Aqueduct System, the first freshwater system for the city of New York. This section of Central Park was created in 1872. Now, the park opens up in 1858, but the lower section of the park opens up in 1858. The full park is realized by 1872, but they still build little landscapes in the park, like this one right here, Bethesda Terrace, designed by Jacob Raymould in 1872.
Did they kind of go from south to north?
Yes, this is perfectly aligned with north and south. Okay. So we went straight north, and we were already now on 72nd Street.
And they started building it that
They started building it from south, and they went to the north. And then the park itself was realized by 1872, but then they were building landscapes. As late as the 1880s, they were still building landscapes here in the park. Good to see you, Adriana. Welcome. It does look pretty today, absolutely. How about a hot chocolate? I'm going to get a coffee later. I got my live stream glove on there, Jim. I got my live stream glove on. Yes, indeed. But it is a beautiful sight. Just a really pretty picture here. Here at the Angel of the Waters. Yeah, this is like this is sleet that is falling at the moment. Just got to make sure I keep the gimbal dry because it doesn't like this. Possibly more snow on Friday, ABX girl, yeah. Pretty good chance we're going to get more snow on Friday. Don't know I can't tell you about any totals just yet or anything like that, but Are you looking for the graffiti?
Yeah, where is it?
That's on the next one down. That's on the next one down. So Griff is looking for some of the oldest graffiti in all of New York City.
Is that it?
No, but that's one of them. No, I want to say it's further down. Let's see. It's gonna be yeah, actually, it might be that one. It's either that or it's right here. Let's see. Oh, now I'm looking for it too.
What was it again?
It was from 1880 something. It's going to be either this one or the other one back over. Virginia Wedlake says that, not my opinion, makes or breaks. I am here for the history and sarcasm and travel. Wherever your heart pleases. Sorry to chime in late. It's all good, Virginia. Virginia, don't work too hard, Virginia. Good to see you. It might be like right here. It might be like right where you didn't wipe it away. Let's see. Okay, so it has to be. It's definitely either in this. Oh, there you go. You might have it right. Oh no. Then it is the one we're looking for. Some of the oldest graffiti I want some of your snow, Amtrak. Yeah. I'll put some whiskey in the coffee. Absolutely. Bailey's. Get that, clear out that last little, it might be right here. Let's see. Oh, did you find it? There you go, 1887. Some of the oldest graffiti in all of New York City. Right there.
That's awesome.
1887. I believe it was a German, because you got the cross on there. You got that German, it was a German army person. And he came out here and carved that in. I knew it was somewhere in one of these two. Think how many times I've shown that in much warmer weather. I think about the summer days I have shown that right now. I'm going to think about those summer days. Let's think about springtime when all these trees are going to begin to blossom and bloom. But now we have to enjoy winter, everybody. We have to enjoy winter now. Did not realize I was still out. We just started up, Din Din. Good to see you. The live stream did start up. I did schedule the live stream a little bit early. Oh man, everything's icing over here. I did schedule the live stream a little earlier than I started it because of the traffic on Madison Avenue and on the FDR Drive. Got out here a little late than I was expecting. Oh shit, everything is... Oh man, oh boy, okay. Good to see you there, Susan, welcome. So we have a little issue here. I just got to really make sure this stays dry now because whatever's falling from the sky is freezing on the gimbal. So I just gotta make sure I keep this good. But we got a little snow shower this morning. We got a little snow shower this morning. As long as it's not on the motors, it's fine. But everything's icing over, which is really annoying and makes doing a live stream very difficult. But there's your, let's go see Alice. Let's go see Alice. We're gonna head over this way now. And we'll take the main drive over. Oh, yeah, this is like ice. It is gorgeous. Enjoy Nantucket, good to see you. So we enjoy these landscapes here. Yeah, let's avoid that. That's a hill over there. And this is where the snow probably looks the prettiest at the moment, is here. Good to see you, Figments. Welcome. Anonymous saw a woman smoking a cigarette. Oh my God! Oh my God! Anonymous. Well, Anonymous clearly wants to be known. People. He's very important. He wants to let everyone know who he is. So he calls himself Anonymous. But he saw a woman smoke. Heavens to Betsy! Good to see you, Figments. Welcome. They still do that? What is this, 1997? No, she's smoking a spliff. Right? Smoking a massive spliff. She's doing the I and I Rastafari right now. She's meditating. She is meditating with a spliff. And if she is smoking, like, what's the big deal, Anonymous? Do you play Roblox? Are you 12? She's smoking. That's how my brain reads the comment. I saw a woman smoking. Judgment, judgment. I always got to say, the people who don't produce jack shit in this world are the first to criticize and send judgment around all over the world. Please refer to the video I posted yesterday in my community page for more elaboration on that. Here in Belgium, heavy snow day in Belgium, Tom. Tom, stay safe out there. But let's be honest, people. These people who like to come into the chat and say stupid shit, they haven't accomplished anything in life. Their accomplishment is writing stupid comments in chats. Now, I'm the moron for reading it. I'm the moron for actually reading it. I should be like the other much larger prominent live streamers who just ignore everything. Except for super chats. Okay. Anyway. People are silly, yes. Good to see you, Amelie. Frozen over there in Birmingham. Stay warm out there. I know, somebody didn't see the community page there, Dave. If you don't know, I posted a clip of Bill Hicks yesterday because I saw this clip of Bill Hicks and I'm like, that's what happens in my brain when people comment stupid shit. No, exactly. These are the same people who like to hear themselves talk and to type things out in the chat just for the sake of typing things out in the chat that I will repeat it back. Now, see, I'm a tour guide. I'm allowed to hear myself talk. That's my whole thing. Anyway, it's my live stream anyway. Free bird, exactly. It's true, Ian. Ian, I was watching a live stream last night in the cold. There was a live streamer out in very cold conditions, and the chat clearly could have given two shits that he was actually outside in the cold. They were just talking amongst themselves. You know, I went to the supermarket the other day. They have fluorescent lighting in the stores now. Did you see this? Yes, I saw that. I waited on the bus stop and there was a puddle of water near the bus stop. It was crazy. I know. Normally I will go down that stairway, but it is totally sketch right now. Yeah. Oh, was that Kevin Matthews? Now Bill Hicks. Anyway, good to see you, Michaela. You're welcome. I mean, I was amazed how this person had quite a lot of views. We're gonna head over this way. This person had quite a lot of viewers in, but they weren't even talking towards him or even asking anything. They weren't even responding to the show that he was showing. They were just talking about random stuff and talking amongst themselves. It was a very disengaged chat. That's what I don't like.
You're gonna watch the video while you
Yeah.
start your own page.
Yeah, I gotta start my own page, exactly. You like blue there, John? Me too. It's the color of the sky, I heard. I think the UN voted on that the other day. What color was the sky, they said? It was blue. Oh my God, Fort Tryon Park? Totally sketch. What are we doing here? Are we filming something? Can I not go this way here? Or is this this might be either a bird watching tour or are they scouting something? Let's see. Let's see what's cooking over here. Feels like this kind of like reminds me of the meetings we had when they were building the gates, like in 2005. I should have a voiceover career, Rich. That's what I do these live streams for, so I could hopefully get a voiceover career. One day somebody will hear me, and then they're gonna hire me. Good to see you, Robert. Welcome. All right, here's good old Hans Christian Andersen. Hanging on out, as he does. That's a cool shot. Good old Hans. And they're going to bring it back this summer. They will bring back story time for the children. Let's see, which lens am I using here? Using this lens. I think those are either bird watchers or they're scouting a location to film something. I think they're scouting a location to film something. I don't think that was a taser in the guy's hand there, Ian. I think that was some kind of walkie-talkie and or phone. Good to see you, Danette. Good morning. Yeah, everything's icing over. Easy peasy. This is Hans Christian Andersen. He's reading the book The Ugly Duckling to a Little Duck. And if you don't know who Hans Christian Andersen is, look him up on the internet. Google's your friend. We're going to head right over here. This is the model boat pond, also known as Conservatory Waters. And for the first time I've seen it in a very long time, it's actually frozen. I haven't seen it like this in probably 2 years. This is all New York City tap water, so it will freeze. And there are no natural bodies of water in all of Central Park except for the Harlem Mere. Yeah, not bird watching, they. Brett, cool shot, right? Good to see you, Elise. Yeah, they're scouting, yeah. There's a lot of iPads with that group, so.
Well, I just heard them talking about some show. So we
Yeah.
were here on this show.
All right, so yeah, then they're scouting filming locations. You would need to hire a voice agent. I guess so, Beach Bum, yeah, but somebody will find me. An agent will find me. But I'm not in the market to hire anyone right now. Let's go say hi to Alice. And then after this, we'll head deeper. No, there's no fish. There's no fish in that water, no.
Is there fish in any of the waters?
Yes. There's fish in the lake where we just were behind Angel. Okay. And then there's koi fish up at the Harlem Mere.
Okay.
And the Harlem Mere is the only natural fed body of water in Central Park. It's fed by Montaigne's Rivulet, which then eventually goes into a pipe and into the East River. It is peaceful, Danette. Yes, indeed.
Roosevelt Island's pretty peaceful.
Roosevelt Island is peaceful. Like a little town in the middle of the city.
Yeah. Nice and quiet.
Well, here we are. Yeah, good bass fishing around the park. That's right. There it is. She's holding court. Here is Alice in Wonderland. Ah, yes. A gift to the children of the city of New York. Jose de Kreeft creates the statue in 1958. Cast in separate pieces out in Red Hook, Brooklyn. They field welded all this into one piece. A memorial to Margarita Delacorte. That's George Delacorte's wife. George Delacorte, the founder of Dell Publishing, he is the one who builds our Shakespeare in the Park Theater in 1961. But he does play a role here on the statue. He plays the role of the Mad Hatter. And it's not too bad with the unsalted sidewalks there, Ian. It's not too bad. Just take your time and it's fine. You read somewhere that the statue was designed to have children climb on it. No, it's not meant to be a jungle gym. No. That is one thing I always say. I do not recommend people bringing their children on this thing. Do not let your kids climb on this because they could really hurt themselves. Ethan G says that he hopes it doesn't snow a lot. That would not be good for workers. Okay. It's not going to snow a lot. Only about maybe 1 or 2 inches.
Lucky work.
Lucky to the workers. Mel Carroll says, "G'day, Dutch Maz. Happy New Year. The weather looks amazing. 42 degrees Celsius today. Snow helps a lot. Cooling you off? Absolutely." Oh, you did? You read it? Oh, find it for me. Yeah, send me that link that it was designed for children to climb. I mean, if children are meant to climb over it, then it's incredibly dangerous. I mean, I've seen multiple children bust their teeth out on this thing, so, you know, yeah. Actually, it was a kind of a day like today, just with no snow. It was really cold, and I was doing a walking tour, and a kid climbed up the statue, and then when he fell, his face went into the rabbit's clock, and his teeth just went everywhere, and it was, yeah, traumatized my ass. But yeah, it was a little like slippery. It's made out of brass, so. But yeah, it's a good day for workers. Everyone gets a snow day, so everyone gets to go home. They can watch live streams all day, and people like me have to go outside, and people have to drive my bus and train home. Have to go to work regardless. Well, I mean, most kids in Central Park, they climb the rocks and stuff, so that's what most people do. And there is a couple of official jungle gyms in some of the what's it called, playgrounds here in the park. Now let's see, this is usually the spot where we're going to see people making snowmen, or snow people. And I don't see any just yet. Had to go to work now? Oh, don't work too hard, Jeanette, don't work too hard. Lorraine Raymond, good to see you. Yeah, this little bit of sleet we got just put enough ice down everywhere. Ian, fun fact, I'm actually using a 4G signal. I'm not using 5G. 5G is not reliable to live stream on. So I use a 4G signal, even though I have an iPhone 12 Pro. Oh, we got some people sledding over here. But yeah, I'm using two 4G networks, T-Mobile and Verizon. Oh, some kids are out here too. Oh, whoa, whoa. It was good.
School some days like that?
No, they wouldn't cancel. The school is in session here in the 5 boroughs. These are the cool kids who don't get to go to school today. These are the cool ones. Oh, there we go. Little guy here having a great little day here. Yeah, he's a happy camper, that little dog right there. Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta salt the sidewalk there, John. Yeah. There's a little bit of sleet that came down. It's not too bad, but definitely gotta watch where you walk. Oh, kids are up there playing with snowballs. Rush fan asked, did it snow last year? No, it has not. Has it snowed officially in 701 days? 701 days. It is peaceful there, Sabine. Good to see you. I forgot what it's like to walk in the park like this. Oh my God. I miss doing this. I miss this so much. This is very similar to the snowfall that happened when the gates of Central Park were up. It was a little bit more snow though, back in 2005. But on I think the gates were up officially for, it was day 4 or 5 of the gates. It snowed overnight. And then when people came into the park, it was like magic. Walking this very lane right here, I walked. And that was such an amazing moment. A lot of kids in class zone right here.
Well, I guess first snowfall in 700 days.
Yeah.
Take advantage of it.
Holy shit, there's a lot of kids over here.
Yep.
Yeah, nice little crunchy crunches here. I could definitely tell the dogs are like excited. I love this, Brett, I love everything. I love the hot, I love the cold, I love it all. Because as my tour guide mentor Carl said, may he rest, enjoy the hot, enjoy the cold, because if you don't, you're probably dead. So I have learned to embrace it all. And it's actually not that cold. It's going to be colder tomorrow, and especially Friday is going to be very cold. Wow, I guess the kids don't have to go to school. Manhattan kids, yes. Mommy and Daddy paid for my private school so they could take me to Central Park and play in the snow. We're getting a good.
Is this the Met?
This is the Met. We have made it all the way up to 86.
That far already?
Yeah. Well, if you know how to walk in the park, you get really far. Yeah, lucky kids, right? Their school takes them to Central Park to go ice skating or to go sledding. There we go. It is tough it's tough keeping this lens clear, but it is what it is. As it makes extreme live streaming fun. You gotta love the park in the snow. Victor Rodriguez asks, how many miles do I walk during live streams a year? Well, think about it. I live stream at least 5 days a week. And on average, I walk about 11 to 15,000 steps. That's about 4 to 6, 7 miles. So do the math from there.
You called it right on the money the other day as far as my steps.
I did, right?
As soon as I got home, it was 27,000.
27. It's easy. You're easy to rack up the steps. It's so easy.
Well, I took the count last night, and I've already walked over 70 miles.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah.
See, so Griff, just being in town for a few days, has already walked 70 miles. So I probably walk 1,000 in a year.
Oh, more than that.
Right, more than that. Yeah, probably more than that. As the sleet begins to come down again. And it is sleeting. Good morning. And we'll go underneath here. We'll get one view of our Cleopatra's Needle before heading on over to Belvedere Castle and Vista Rock, where we should get a beautiful view. Yeah, it's sleeting. This is sleet. All right, since we're underneath the thing here, I'm going to take a moment and wipe stuff down here. See, the water stays wet on the phone, and then on the gimbal, that doesn't have any heat, like the plastic parts, it freezes. So there are parts of the gimbal that are covered in ice at the moment that we gotta get off. Good to see you, Brandon Tyler. Welcome. Just wiping down the phone here, guys, so please give me a moment here while I get the ice off this ice is beginning to build up on the phone here from all the sleet. Good to see you, Timbo. Yes, indeed, we got snow, baby. There, there's our lens. Right there. All right. Hey, guys. Just gotta give that lens a good wipe. There it is. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's back. Did you notice how loud it got when I was walking past the kids playing? Loved it. Dennis, you love that? Yes, indeed. Well, that's the reason why me and the Duchess are not having any kids, because they were loud. But yeah, it's nice hearing kids play. Yes, indeed. Yeah, they scream for no reason. As kids do. I blame the Pokemon, the Pokemon episodes, Every episode of Pokemon has a sequence where they go, ah! Ah! So that's what they do. That's what every single, let's just say every single anime movie does that. Ah! Anyway. My nephew loves Pokemon, and I spent lots of money on Pokemon already. So, all right, let's get our view here. So now, Griff, now you can say you saw the two oldest objects in all of New York City. Here is Cleopatra's Needle, right here. There is Cleopatra's Needle, created in 1450 BC for King Ramses III. It actually has nothing to do with Cleopatra. Brought over here in the 1860s. Kind of amazing. Nigel, yes, there's lots of people who watch over the park, like that person right over there. Over 325 horticulturists manage the park throughout the year. And I think we're going to try to avoid the hill. So let's slowly go over this way here. This is the Great Lawn we're right near. And actually, since it's sleeting so much, maybe we won't go to Belvedere because we got to go up either stairs or a hill to get there. Then we got to get back down. So I think we're going to skip that because it is getting quite slick out here at the moment because it is, I wish it was snowing because this is sleet. So anything that the sleet touches, it ices over. So the top, I can feel it. The top of my hood here is frozen. Has ice on it. A thin glaze of ice. It's all rain now. Yeah, see? Jim, you know what? I should have got out at 7 in the morning. I should have just stayed in Coney and got out at 7 in the morning. Because that means that all the nice snow that has fallen is being already washed away. Now this will, from what I hear, finish as snow later in the afternoon. And I heard 2-3 o'clock at this point. So we'll see what, might be able to do a little bit more later on. Right, you could actually hear it, right? Yeah. It will turn back to snow from 2 to 4. There you go. See, I will go with Coney Island Jim on that report. All rain in Dumbo right now. Down under Manhattan Bridge overpass over in Brooklyn. Thanks for the report, Deborah. So at least I get this shot from far away. We'll get this shot right here for you guys. And Rush Fan with a $5 super chat. Rush Fan, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Much, much, much appreciated there, Rush Fan. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream on this January 16, 2024. It is 10:40 now in the morning. It has been 701 days since we've had snow officially recorded at that weather station right there. That is Belvedere Castle on Vista Rock. Belvedere Castle, created in 1872, designed by Calvert Vaux. That is one of the oldest weather stations, continuously operating weather stations in the country. They have been recording weather there since 1865. So, going all the way back.
Is that why it was built?
And no, it was built as a, as just like an ornament.
Okay.
So the idea was that you went through the ramble, you had your little adventure, then you came out into your own little castle.
Okay.
And when it was first built, it had no windows or nothing like that. It was part of the landscape.
Oh, wow.
What a view indeed. What a view indeed. And yes, this is the first recorded, it's like 1.5 inches officially here in Central Park from what I heard this morning. From my bus ride in, I heard 1.5 inches was officially recorded here. Good to see you, Marco, from the future. Guten Tag from Germany. And the construction that you see here, they're redoing the Delacorte Theater, where we have Shakespeare in the Park. Love that castle, me too. Jack Spencer celebrating 12 months of Dutch Moz Plus. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator. And this is the shot right here. But the whole thing, all wide open there. I could tell the phone is already upset with me. It does not like the sleet. It likes the snow. It doesn't like the sleet. It likes the snow. It does not like sleet or ice or wet rain. I know it sounds weird that snow kind of is like drier, but man, this is wet. Absolutely, Timbo. NYC girl, welcome. And Nadine Smith with a $5 super chat. Nadine Smith, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Much, much, much appreciated, Nadine. Thanks for sponsoring today's live stream. Very beautiful out here, Julio. Very beautiful out here. I mean, this is probably the only beautiful spot right now in Manhattan, is here in Central Park. Because the city itself was kind of drab. It was kind of boring.
This is where they used to have like sheep grazing or
So that's the sheep meadow. We're going to see that later on. That's further south. This is the Great Lawn. So here in the Great Lawn, Simon and Garfunkel had their first reunion. Pope John Paul II spoke to 500,000 people. Diana Ross performed to 800,000 people in a thunderstorm. And this is where, of course, the Black Eyed Peas, it would drizzle a little bit, then they gave up. They closed down the show before they even began. And then there was like a riot ensued because people wanted to see their Black Eyed Peas. But Metalhead Warrior, thank you so much for 24 months of membership to Dutch Moz Plus. You're more than welcome there. You're more than welcome for the content. More than welcome. Yeah, all of the New York City parks look cool today. That I have to agree, yes. All New York City parks look cool today. We'll take this little detour here. We're going to head back on the main ride here. Now we're going to stay out of the ramble because that's just all ice. No doubt, the ramble. And bloody hell, and Jack Spencer, that is very generous. Jack Spencer with a $20 super chat. Jack Spencer, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 4 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big and very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for buying my lunch today, Jack. And thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. And thank you so much for being a channel member. Thank you so much to everyone who's a channel member. But Jack, thank you so much for that very generous $20 super chat. That is very, thanks for the anniversary gift. That's what keeps these live streams going. Like I said, when we hit 1,000 channel members, I could do this full time. Now, 1,000 channel members would be enough for me to pay rent, electricity, and all that stuff for a house, for an apartment. Now, if I get 2,000 channel members, then you're talking about I have enough money to travel. So, all right. It's gonna be a little slippery right here. Yeah, you might want to walk in the snow here. And let me see, what is the easiest way? That's all ice. I think we're gonna go. Yeah, you're better off just being on the snow at this point. Because these little hills here are tricky. Just got to keep the steps short. Such generosity indeed. And Dennis Reynolds with a $10 super chat. Dennis Reynolds, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. And I will keep these walks going. I've been doing this for a hot minute now, so if it's your first time watching the live streams, welcome. And I'm going to keep it going regardless. I ain't going to stop. But thank you so much there, Dennis, with a big $10 super chat. I will keep this going. Let's see, we got a vehicle here. We got a vehicle cleaning off the road here, or maybe not. Maybe salting a little bit, yeah. Amelie asks, am I a New York City tour guide? I'm a licensed New York City tour guide, yes. Margaret from the future celebrating 5 months of Dutch Miles Plus. I appreciate that, Margaret from the future. And he is salting. And Deborah out in Brooklyn with a $10 super chat. Deborah, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. Thank you so much for sponsoring my lunch later. But Marco, thank you so much for being a member of Dutch Miles Plus. Shout out to all the channel members again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what did he say, Marco? He said, kind of jealous about the weather. I wish we had more snow. I wish we had more legitimate snow and not this mush. The Skylux, welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying the live stream. It is very beautiful. You know what we'll go this way here, and then we'll come back around. Yeah, he is salting. We'll go into the the Pinetium section of the park, which is right over here. Frederick Laura Olmsted, he is the lead landscape architect of Central Park. He wanted a section of Central Park to always be green, no matter what time of the year. And the only way you could get an always green, some greenery is planting pine trees. So there's some pine trees down the way here. Now we're going to see in the Pinetium before we begin to make our way back south again. Follow the salt, I will. Tracy Taylor, good to see you. Yes, send some snow from Indiana, please. We need some more snow up here. We need some more snow. Stat. Because this ice stuff is not cute. And there's literally like ice over that has covered over my equipment here. But at least we could walk right here, really nice. We have good grip right here. Yeah, pine trees for the wind. So it should look should look nice in here. with the pine tree. So this area, if you want to know where it is, we're now just to the west of the Great Lawn. Well, Blondie, let's see. I don't know how much snow is going to fall on Friday, Blondie, so it's not guaranteed just yet. So stay tuned, and we'll see if it actually snows on Friday. That's still yet to be determined. We're just going to keep on following this path right here. So now you come into this section of Central Park, you're going to notice this signage right here. And this lets us know that we are now in the area of Seneca Village, the largest inhabited area of what is today Central Park. It's roughly around 82nd Street to 90th Street on the west side of the park. We are now in the Arthur Ross Pinetium. No, it's exactly, yeah, George, it's not like bitterly cold. At least it's not bitterly cold, but it's like cold enough that everything ices over. And I know something's on the lens before somebody says, there's something on the lens. I know there's something on the lens. I'm trying to get a dry paper towel here, so. There we go. And this is a tough one today to keep the lens good. There we go. It's a tough one today. Am I in your neck of the woods, Trisha? Upper West Side, right here. In Trisha's neck of the woods and Angie's neck of the woods. Yeah, I gotta get that paper towel. I gotta have the paper towel always at the ready, it seems, today, because it is just coming in just enough. All right, now we're on the main drive, and we are gonna take the main drive south now. So we're gonna angle another left here and start making our way back towards the more popular sections of the park. See, it's always this area here that's always a little bit less congested. So up there, that's Summit Rock over there. That's where the center of Seneca Village was. They built it up on Summit Rock so they could see people all the way downtown if they were coming up if they were coming up Broadway. They would have plenty of time to prepare. We're now not that far from the Natural History Museum, where they blow up all the balloons for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and also where the New York Historical Society is, and the what's it called there? The Rose Center for Planetary Science, all right over there. Real pretty views here in Central Park. If you want to build Central Park, you can. The instructions are on the internet. All you need is 27,000 trees, 9,000 benches, 142 miles of drainage pipe, 58 miles of pedestrian pathways. We use 11.5 million cartloads of topsoil to create the supposed landscape, natural landscape that is here in Central Park. We use 266 tons of gunpowder to sculpt the glacier rock. The glacier rock, the only natural feature of Central Park that predates it. Nigel asks, no horse carriages, no horses and carriages. We haven't seen any yet, so I don't know how to answer that. So, yeah, I haven't seen any yet. They may not be permitted to operate in conditions like this. And the situation with the horse carriage drivers and operators is a bit contentious at the moment, so I don't think they would want them to be out in any kind of extreme conditions. There's also not a lot of tourists in town right now. This is kind of like a lull for the tourists. So if you're a tourist visiting New York, it's like everything's wide open. You could just enjoy it. As we have now, I think this is now officially drizzle. This is rain that is falling right now. Because it's not really freezing. And the Gimble definitely doesn't like this. The Gimble does not like this.
I'm not sure I like it.
Yeah, no. Let me know if you want to tap out.
Minute to win it, man.
Yeah, no, it's cool there, Deborah. Yeah, I mean, you're not necessarily getting political about the treatment of horses, so because we all want horses to be treated well. I mean, in my personal opinion, I think the horses should have a space here in the park to live, and they rotate them in and out, so they don't have to leave the park. Right now, the way the setup is that a lot of the carriage horses live on the west side, West Midtown area, like near the Javits Center. A lot of those horses live in converted apartment buildings, and then they gotta like compete with traffic to get out here to Central Park. And they can pretty much only operate here in the park. So they can't really go anywhere else. When you hear stories of horses collapsing on 8th Avenue and whatnot, that's because they're going to and from work. They're commuting. I'm surprised how many people are sledding, though. It's nice to see all these people sledding. Yeah, they should have stables in the park. And look, it's got some people sledding here in the wet. This is already washing out. This is already washing out. So now again, the Delacorte Theater off to our left-hand side now. The horses do have the police horses do have a space here in the park, Tricia. Yeah, they do. Yeah, the police horses do have a stable here in the park. Wow, this is a toughie today, boy. These conditions here. If it was snow, it would be so much easier to do this. But this rain nonsense is not fun. I'll watch out for snowballs, Rich. Absolutely. Oh yeah, this is like rain.
Yeah.
It's starting to get a lot easier to walk in the drive because we have traction now. Yeah, now it is icing up. I don't know how much longer. I mean, I think I'm just gonna do a loop of the park and that's gonna be it.
I was gonna say once we get back down to that end, I'm probably gonna hop on the subway.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on the train too. We'll hop on the train at Columbus Circle. Because, yeah, the icing is getting to be a little crazy. Amelie is having sunset now with snowy clouds. Nice. Enjoy it. Probably a beautiful view. As we walk in the puddle here. And if the Duchess is watching, I cannot wait to get home and warm up. I'm already ready to jump back into bed. I'm already ready to do that. I just want to jump back in bed already.
Grab a bunch of food.
And I'm just gonna grab a bunch of food on the way home. The kiddos, and you saw some horses the other day in the park. Beautiful, nice. The Swedish Cottage is up to my left-hand side. The Swedish Cottage, a prefabricated schoolhouse built for the Philadelphia Exposition of 1876. Frederick Olmsted saw this up on display, and he said, I have to have it for my park. So he acquires control of the building and has it placed here in the park. Today, this is home to New York City's, the Department of Parks of New York City's Puppetry Division. So that building is also called the Marionette Theater. And I'm happy to say that puppet shows have resumed after a pandemic lull, or break, if you will. This is officially, because of the water and the temperature, it is now officially getting, I could tell that it's getting a little bit tough for the equipment to maintain. I'm going to have to dry all this out when I hop on the train. But this reminds me of the times I used to live stream in blizzards, which I want to do. There was that one blizzard, I think you might have been there, Griff, when we were in Coney Island and the phone froze over.
There's the snowman.
And look, we got a snowman. We got a snowman. Good to see you, Lee Barber. Welcome. We have our snowman people. Lee Barber, it wasn't a scandemic. Please don't bring that terminology here. Say that on other people's live streams. Not here, dude. The pandemic was very real. But look, we got our snowman.
That's hilarious.
In a water fountain. In a water fountain. He's already beginning to melt. It's already beginning to melt. Yeah, it's like warm enough. I don't need to put on. I can keep my hand out. And I can't see my breath anymore. Yeah, look at that. Wow. It's that warm. Yeah, the first snowman of the season there, CB Earth Day. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we got a little snowman. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. See, people still getting their run on. They're out here exercising.
Not much stops the runners, does it?
No. Nothing stops the run. Even like they like the blizzards, if anything.
There's nobody in their way.
Yeah, no, exactly. Nobody in their way. 30 degrees Fahrenheit over in Brooklyn with the wind coming out of the northeast at 8 miles an hour. Relative humidity 89%. You're more than welcome there, Sean. We're finding our one snowman during the live stream. I don't know how long he's going to last. Can you see all the water here? Look at all this water runoff. It's definitely gotten warmer since I started to stream, even though my wires are still all iced up. Now you know what kind of stuff I do. Good to see you there, Joe, out there in sunny Fort Lauderdale. Lee Barber's calling me a sheep. All right, Lee. Wait, hold on. Lee needs to go watch the other people now. Lee needs to go watch the other people. He's going to call me a sheep. He needs to watch the other people. He can comment there. They'll respond to him and everything. So. Please feel free to talk shit about me in much more popular YouTubers' Discord servers. There's a lot of shit being rolled around as of late, so, which is fine. I like it. They're children. Yeah, they are. They literally are. Like, I'm 13. I can't watch them, he says. Yep, gone. Took him out. Took him out like Osama bin Laden. Two Osama bin Laden mentions in 10 minutes. Look at that. That's why this is the adults table. Good to see you, Ash Watts. Welcome. Welcome to Central Park. Where it is raining. Freezing today in Sweden. Good to see you, Marson. 4 degrees Fahrenheit. Bloody hell, that's cold. That's how you know you're doing it right. I know, John. Yeah, it's officially winter. We saw our first snowman. We're now in the shadow of the El Dorado apartments right there. The El Dorado, home to Steve Martin and Steven Spielberg. Many famous people lived in there. When Demi Moore and Bruce Willis were married, they lived in that building together. And probably one of my favorite residents was Barry Manilow. He used to sublet to Raquel Welch in the San Remo. Exactly, Trisha. People are jealous of the channel. We got a few that are jealous. And it seems to be the same people over and over again who complain or who have comments or thoughts, which is fine. But oh yeah, my equipment is iced. It's iced over. So we're just gonna call it a day and go down to Columbus Circle. What's happening is that the rain is hitting the equipment, and the equipment is just cold enough for everything to ice over. I'm glad you enjoyed that beach bum. Chala, good to see you, Chala. Welcome. I got to meet Chala in Coney Island on New Year's. Happy New Year there, Chala. Happy snow day. Not really a snow day now because it's raining. Larry's checking on in from Dayton, Ohio. Welcome. I mean, how cool is that, though? I mean, Barry Manilow used to sublet to Raquel Welch. So you either had Barry Manilow or Raquel Welch next door. I mean, how can you go wrong? Two icons of entertainment right there. All right. And what would I give to see Lady Gaga hang out with Tony Bennett when they lived on Central Park South? I mean, it would have been so cool. Oh, yeah. This is extreme live streaming in the sense of that the equipment is really being taken to the limit right now. You wonder if the fountain in Bryant Park is frozen over. No, it's not, Gerald. No. It has to be cold for a very sustained period. The fountain in Bryant Park probably will freeze over on Friday. Yeah, good to see you, Ann.
Yeah, spurting water.
Yeah, it's spurting water still. But you're more than welcome, Ann, for the snowy walk. You wouldn't want to listen to Barry practicing all day? Well, it's not for everybody. Na, 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 na. There we go. He's got a snowplow. And then you got the van, right? But the little four-wheeler here behind it, salting. Good to see you, William, out there in Brooklyn. Welcome. If I missed anyone, welcome to the show. Off to our right-hand side, this is Strawberry Fields up here.
That was that little John Lennon.
Did you see it yet?
Yeah.
Good to see the sunshine after the rain. Welcome. The snow does look nice, Dwayne. Yeah. We need more snow. I mean, we need more proper snow. I mean, this it's already raining right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The phone, no, we didn't lose them. But the phone is doing commands by itself. Okay. All right, yes, the phone is doing commands by itself. It's swiped down from the top. Yeah, we're not going to hang out in this much longer. Oh, there we go. It's from beard to beard. That's a beard right there. Yeah! He's having a good run. Got a good beard.
That's what mine does.
Right? It splits, right? Naturally splits. But yes, indeed, Joe, the Central Park Conservancy hard at work, maintaining the park. Over 300 horticulturists maintain the park throughout the year. They are all paid staff. They're not volunteers. It costs around $84 million a year to maintain Central Park. Yes, indeed, the first snowman. You're more than welcome there, Sean. Sean, I'm nice and warm. I have my new winter setup that I recently purchased, so it's really good. I mean, I'm nice and toasty, but it's just the equipment. That's the hard part. It's the equipment. Sandra, welcome. Yeah, the command's by itself. That's when the robot overlords take over. Yep. Yes, indeed, Deborah. The robot overlords are imminent, and they are taking over. And the fresh air does feel good. I'm not gonna lie, I was setting up the live stream in the express bus, and it was a little hard to set it up because the bus was bouncing around and I was all bundled up in my jacket. And when we started making drop-offs in Manhattan, the bus got really hot. So.
Well, I took the 5 Express up here.
Oh.
Just packed.
Oh, yeah.
You could see steam
Steam coming off people, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's how you know. What? Oh my goodness, Tom Venkin with another €5 super chat. Tom, thank you so much for an additional €5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's €5 club once again for our third time. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big €5 super chat. Now officially €15 super chat. Thank you so much, Tom. That'll be for my hot chocolate later. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Tom. Appreciate it. Yeah, he does have. Griff has a great beard. Griff's been watching for years now, and now he's here in New York, experiencing the city.
I think I finally convinced my brother and sister-in-law to come here.
To come? Oh, nice.
Yeah, so she says her birthday will come here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, come to New York. It's fun. It's not like Mad Max in the Thunderdome out here.
I haven't seen any protests or
No. Yeah. No, you got to know where to go for the protests. The protests aren't like big, so. And there is no trimming of that, Dennis. That's a beautiful, long, healthy beard. We don't touch it. It's cold up there in Vancouver, so you gotta stay warm somehow. I'm thinking about it as I walk right now. I'm like, I'm probably not gonna get a haircut tomorrow. I'm gonna give myself another 2 weeks because the beard on my face does keep me warm, especially when I do these live streams.
Yeah, I remember when I used to shave. Fresh shave, you'd go outside and
oh yeah,
really feel it.
Oh yeah, you feel every single little inch of it. Oh, do we have our first horse carriage? Somebody was asking about horse carriages. It's too cold to protest. I've been in cold protest. I mean, here in this YouTube channel, I got a couple of videos from protests in February 2003 or 2002. And there you go. Somebody was asking about a horse carriage. We got one. I would not recommend riding that scooter on these streets like this. Oh, I know there's a barber in Central Park if you need a trim, yeah. He came out during the pandemic. Do I think Lennon bumped into Bernstein at the Dakota? It's possible. You never know. I haven't heard any stories officially of that, but you never know, Rich. I know John and Yoko were very good friends with Roberta Flack, who was their neighbor on the 8th. Good to see you, Stefan. Need some snow out there in Liverpool? Well, think cold thoughts, and it'll be there before you even know it. All right, let's wipe down this lens once again. No, scooters are not allowed, Trisha, even including the motorized, including those electric scooters. They're technically not allowed in the park, but the problem is that there's no enforcement. So, but like the illegal Chinese scooters are like, those are like, they're mopeds. They are not allowed in the park. And look, all the news people are here. Let's see, is Amy Freeze here? Where is Amy Freeze? Yeah, they hold the weather. So you got a news crew down there. Got 2 news crews here. Oh my God! Oh, right here, yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is Weather Channel over here. We got Weather Channel. We got 3 news crews here now. I spot 3 news crews. Yeah, this one right over here. Now we got the Ghostbusters firehouse off in the distance. Right, that one right there with the 4 setbacks. 55 Central Park West, Spook Central. The Ghostbusters building, everybody, right there. They recreated the top 4 tiers of that building almost in full scale out in Hollywood for the movie. Now, hopefully, the washroom is open. Should be. It's right here. Right back here. These are like some of the best bathrooms in the whole park. So Hala, we did break the 701 day thing. Yep, right over there. We did break it, Hala, because Central Park had 1.4 or 1.5 inches of snow officially as of 5 o'clock this morning. So we have broken the no snow streak. Yeah, we have broken the no snow streak. So this is the first real snow in 701 days. And the Gimble is like, yeah, we're going to have to just go to Columbus Circle, and that's going to be it. Tavern on the Green right here. Exactly, John. At least I got out and enjoyed it and was able to show you guys this. But yeah, once we get to Columbus Circle, I'm gonna log off because the equipment is, let me see if I can show you guys this. You see the ice? So this is what the Gimble kind of looks like. See how the ice is, look at this, like ice. Look at that. So this is what the Gimble kind of looks like right now. As Griff returns. Yay! All right. All right, final views here before we make our way back to the subway, where it is no doubt nice and warm. But yeah, Darlene, yeah, exactly. That's why That's why all your support helps, guys. Every single penny you guys donate, you guys are members of the channel. All the super chats are always extremely appreciated. Glad you enjoyed, Brett. Yeah, final views here. And by the way, Sheep's Meadow, that's Sheep's Meadow. Okay. Right across the way. So Sheep's Meadow, sheep used to graze along the meadow in the days before lawnmowers. Yeah. And Frederick Lahr Olmsted himself actually picked out the sheep. And I think 2 generations of sheep lived out here until they were banished from the park during the Great Depression. Good to see you, Amber. Oh, there you go. Okay, found song in Riedel's tile. Okay, awesome, Amber. Good to see you. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this video today brought back some cool memories for you guys. More than welcome, Trisha. Yep, Christopher Cross. Christopher Cross. The theme of Arthur. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it is like raining. This ain't cute, this rain. But at least, you know, everyone who live streamed out in this early in this morning, I said they live streamed in the snow. Yeah, the phone is definitely doing weird stuff now. It is doing weird stuff. Luckily this is not my first rodeo, so I know what's going to happen with the phone. But I remember that one time in Coney Island, we were in a blizzard, and because the phone creates a little bit of heat when live streaming, you know, anything that goes on the phone melts. And that day, the phone completely froze over. I wasn't able to access it. It was crazy. But Lisa UK Girl with a £2 super chat. Lisa UK Girl, thank you so much for the very generous £2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's £2 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big £2 super chat. And you're more than welcome for going out in the elements so you don't have to. That is my job. That is my job, Lisa. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream with a big £2 super chat. CB Earth Day, indeed. We caught the first snowman of the season. Hopefully we'll catch some more later on this week. 26 degrees up there in Connecticut. Good to see you, waitress. Yes, indeed. So, John, I have thought about that, using hot packs for gimbals. The problem with hot packs is that they create condensation, and then the condensation will eventually freeze. So it's tough to kind of maintain the balance here. But I mean, at least we got to do the live stream on a gimbal and not just like the selfie stick there. So I did want to make this look really pretty for you guys, have nice audio, so you guys could feel like you're here. I know a lot of you guys who watch me may not be able to walk any long distance, especially not 1 hour, 45 minutes. And then also can't make it to New York, so this is what I'm here for. And thank you so much there, Nigel Hammond, with a £5 super chat. And Nigel, thank you so much for the very generous £5 super chat. Thank you so much for today's £5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big £5 super chat, you're more than welcome. I will stay safe. I'm glad you found it enjoyable. Good to see you. Yo Ange is in the house. Everyone follow Yo Ange. Follow Ange and Joan there. Coffee fueled adventures around New York City and beyond. Griff is here. Hi. Griff watches Ange. But I got the weather report from Joe on the bus ride in.
I watch those too.
Right, me too. I watch them religiously. I'm like, okay, gotta leave my like. Yeah. There's 2 people who do short videos every morning, and it's Joe the weatherman and then Joe Chaffee, the weather guy. Okay. He's like a local weather guy who retired. And he has knocked it out of the park when it comes to these snowstorms. Kurt Weller watched Do the Right Thing. It is opposite weather there, Kurt. Yeah, Do the Right Thing happens in the summer. Yes, indeed. Spike Lee would be proud. But, and just saying hello to you, Griff. Oh, that's not working anymore. So we'll do that. Good to see you.
Say hi to Joe for me.
Say hi to Joe for you. And Luis Torres, Rosario, Huepa, Puerto Rico, buenvenidos. Yeah, I like Joe the weatherman. Ooh, Amelie, you should take some pictures of that. Got a beautiful sunset, always got to take advantage. I wish we had a nice sunset like that here. Look, everyone's taking like selfies and stuff right here. Okay, one last pretty view here. And then I think an hour and 50 minutes is going to be enough for you guys today. Because, yeah, the cables are iced over. The gimbal's icing over. The phone.
My beard's icing.
Right, Griff's beard is icing over. It's a shame that it's raining. I was hoping for it to stay snowing until at least 11 o'clock noon. But there it is. We finally broke the snow drought of 701 days with 1.4 inches of snow here in the park. Hopefully on Friday, we'll get another nice big douse of snow. Jeanette Trainer, you're more than welcome out there in Glasgow. You're more than welcome everybody for tuning on in. Always great to YouTube Premium. More than welcome Tom and Norm out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Shout out to everyone who watched me on YouTube Premium. I get pennies from you. So if you have YouTube Premium, this is what I recommend doing. Watch my live streams on a replay. Just have it run in the background while you do your laundry or you do your what's it called there? Vacuuming. You're vacuuming your carpet. But throw me on the premium there and I'll get some pennies from that. But that is a tour of Central Park. In the snow, we come to an end here at Columbus Circle, where it's 11:27 in the morning. It is 29 degrees Fahrenheit. Ladies and gentlemen, are you new to this nonsense? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name at Dutch Moz. And make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. Don't know if I'm going to be going outside tomorrow because it's going to be cold. So stay tuned and find out. But from Columbus Circle, this is Griff and Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fabulous New York day, whether you live here or not. Once you hug your loved ones, cherish those sweet moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. We'll probably do something tomorrow. Who knows? Take care, guys. Turn on notification bells. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys soon. Bye-bye. 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 Bye. 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 Bye.